What's up, people? This your boy C4. Figured I'd come at y'all with a new video. It's been a long time since I dropped one, and it's been a lot going on in this gaming community. I'm just gonna give y'all an update on my opinion on a little bit of everything. It's gonna be from the Wii-U, PS3 Super Slim, so on and so forth. So let's start off with the quickest one. I've been seeing a lot of videos about the PS3 Slim, and I just wanted to give my opinion on the PS3 Slim and the videos and opinions that I've been seeing on it. So as far as the PS3 Slimmer, it is what it is. A lot of people hate it, and I've seen a lot of people saying, it looked like a piece of shit and all of this or whatever. To me, it's not really a big deal, The top loader isn't as huge of a problem for me as it seems to be with everybody else. A lot of people seem to have huge problems with the system loading from the top. Me personally, I don't really have a problem with it. Actually, I think it's better. Not cosmetically, it doesn't look better, but a lot of people have problems with their PS3's yellow lighting. And when your PS3 yellow lights, your game gets stuck in the system. So for that alone, I kind of like it. That's the reason why I've liked the Xbox 360. If it red rings, you can get your game out. That's one thing I didn't like about the PS3. The potential of it yellow lighting, and not being able to get your game out. So if you gotta buy another one or whatever, you screwed out of that game or whatever. That's always been kind of a problem of mine. But as far as it goes, I don't really have a problem with it. Like I said, I know a lot of people seem to have a problem with it not going down in price, which is another thing I wanted to touch on, because I see so many people, be it Nintendo fanboys or, just people in general, seem to have a problem with the PlayStation 3 coming out without a price drop. And the thing that baffles me about the whole thing is most of these people complaining about the PS3 not coming out with a price drop, this PS3 Slimmer, not coming out with a price drop, already have PS3s. And they rant and they rave in these videos, and it's like, why do you even care? If you have a PlayStation 3, you shouldn't care whether the price goes down or not. It should make you secure in knowing that you didn't overpay. That's one thing, like, I knew about when I got my, I had got a second Xbox 360 later on in 2006, and I paid $400 for a 20 gigabyte Pro. And then I found out like 4 or 5 months later, they were coming out with an Elite, the same price with a 120 gigabyte hard drive. I was pissed off. So I don't understand why people get upset that this new PlayStation 3 isn't coming out cheaper, if you already have one. That's my thing. You aren't going out to buy another one, so why do you even care? It's not like you have stock in the company, because if you had stock in it, you would not want it to go, to be cheaper, because, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. That's just my opinion on the whole situation about the PS3 Slimmer or PS3 Super Slim, whatever they call it. It's just a trip. Like I said, my opinion on it, I don't dislike it. I don't love it. It is what it is. It's going, at the end of the day, for me, it's like the Xbox 360 Slim or the Gears of War 360 or the Star Wars 360, At the end of the day, it's pretty much all just a cosmetic thing. So to me, it really doesn't matter whether, they come out with 2-3 more versions. I really could give a shit less, because at the end of the day, it's going to do the same thing as a original PS3, as a PS3 Slim. It's going to play your games, it's going to play your music, it's going to view your pictures. It's going to do the same thing. So at the end of the day, I really don't have an opinion on it. Cosmetically, like I said, It's not the best looking, but at the same time, it's not that ugly. You know, a lot of people were turned off by the top loading thing, but like I said, you know, it's a good and a bad thing. You know, if your PlayStation ever dies, at least you able to get your game out. A lot of those things tend to yellow light when you bought a brand new $60 game and you want that game back. So either way, like I said, it is what it is on that. Just spent 5 minutes on that topic. But next one, the Nintendo Wii U. I have been getting a couple messages and talking to some friends, and people were asking me, am I getting a Nintendo Wii? Do I plan on getting a Nintendo Wii? You know, did I pre-order the Nintendo Wii and all of that? Long story short, no. You know, and then my buddies who do ask me, am I getting it? And I tell them no, or, you know, they ask me, did I pre-order? And I tell them no. Then they say, why? Why didn't you pre-order the Wii U and all of this stuff? Nothing appeals to me yet, you know. As I've stated in my E3 opinions video, if you haven't checked that out, go check that out with me and a friend of mine's, Too Fat to Rant. Nothing they showed at E3 or I've seen appealed to me whatsoever. I'm not interested in Mario anymore. Zelda, I've never really been interested in. Metroid, Star Fox, none of that stuff interests me anymore. Now, you know, when I was younger, games like that appealed to me, and I'm not saying this for kids, but you know, it's not for me. I'm not a Mario, Zelda fan. None of those first party titles have appealed to me since, you know, a long time ago. So no, I'm not getting the Wii U. I have no plans on getting the Wii U. For me, what interests me in a next generation console is for me to see that big leap, you know, and with the Wii U, I haven't seen a big leap, you know. I haven't seen a leap graphically. I haven't seen a leap hardware wise. I'm just not seeing, I'm not seeing the next generation console. I'm seeing Nintendo play catch up to what we have right now, you know. And a lot of people can say, well, you have the tablet controller where you can do this and that. Well, I mean, you know, the tablet thing isn't really new. Anybody with a PSP and a PlayStation 3 knows this. Not, you know, trying to start any fanboy stuff. I'm just saying it's not really that innovative to the point where I want to, you know, go out day one. Most of the games that I would get for the Wii U, I already plan on getting or can get for the 360 or the PS3 without buying a brand new system. You know, I'm not the type of person who, you know, it's a lot of people who feel as though they gotta have the new stuff, or they gotta show off, or they gotta prove something to whoever for whatever reason. I'm just not that type of person. So for me, it would be a waste of my money to go out and buy a brand new system that I'm essentially gonna play the same games on the Xbox or the PS3, you know. For example, Darksiders 2 already out on the Xbox and the PS3. That'd be like one of the games I would buy. Maybe NBA 2K13, which is going to be on PC, PS3, and Xbox. You know, Mass Effect 3 is already out. You know, it's just like most of the games I would get are third-party games that's already out now, you know, or going to be released the same day. So it's like, for me, it would just be a waste of money, you know. So, like I said, nothing really has sparked my interest when it comes to the Wii U at all, you know. Now, if you're a hardcore Nintendo fan, you love Mario, you know, I think they got like 3 or 4 Mario titles coming out, so, you know, that's all you. Zelda and all of that stuff, you know, to each his own. But for me, it's not for me. Another thing that I've been seeing a lot of videos on is a whole lot of, and it's going to be, I don't usually bring up fanboy stuff on my videos. I don't bring up fanboy stuff in my videos because I don't like to be associated with that crowd, you know, when it comes to my videos. But it's been a lot of damage control going on from a whole lot of Nintendo fanboys, you know, and it's getting kind of sickening, to be quite honest with you. It honestly and truly is. I'm seeing so many videos with Nintendo fanboys bragging about the Wii U being more powerful than the current gen consoles, and Wii U this and Wii U that and Wii U this and Wii U that. It's like, shouldn't it be more powerful than the Xbox 360 and the PS3? I mean, anybody who knows anything about the Xbox 360, or if you back in the day used to watch G4 Icons or whatever, if you're a hardcore gamer like myself, then I know you've seen it. Or any documentary on video games at all, you know, when it comes to Microsoft, they said they went to work on the Xbox 360 as soon as they finished development on the original Xbox. Okay, so the original Xbox came out, what, 2001? So you gotta look at it like they worked on the original Xbox. They worked on not the original Xbox. They worked on the Xbox 360 from 2002, because it came out like November 2001 or whatever. We'll say they worked on the Xbox 360 from 2002 and released it in 2005. Okay, so that hardware that's in the Xbox 360 was at least finalized by 2004. So they could work on everything else. So the hardware in the Xbox 360 is damn near 8 years old. It's 2012. It's 8 years old. The PS3 probably was finalized around the same time, 2005, you know, so that's 7 years old. So you're talking about 8 and 7-year-old hardware. Okay, do you not think the Wii U should be more powerful than that? And at the end of the day, is that really something to brag about when all we're seeing is games that, you know, are basically being released on the 360 and the PS3 and look pretty much the same? That's my whole thing. It's like, should you really be bragging about something that's a given? And I'm getting kind of sick of seeing these videos, and I'm getting real sick of seeing people damage control, and I'm getting real sick of seeing people arguing about this. It's a next-gen console. It should be more powerful. If it wasn't, you know, like the Wii wasn't to the GameCube, you know, it would be silly of Nintendo. I'm not saying they haven't done it, because like I said, they did it with the Wii. It wasn't much powerful than the GameCube, but, you know, I'm really getting sick of these defense forces coming out the woodworks and making videos left to right. Maybe it's just the people I'm subscribed to who looking, because I'm not subscribed to any of these people doing these videos, but I'll see somebody I'm sub to make a video at one of these guys. I'm not gonna name no names, but, you know, I see a guy I'm subscribed to make a video or make a comment in the you know, the news feed on YouTube, and it's like, oh my gosh, really? You know? And then I'm seeing videos with people saying, you know, you can't compare launch titles to current gen. Of course it's gonna look better, or some bullshit like that. I'm like, come on, man, come on. If you launch titles, in my opinion, should look better than current gen. If it looks the same, then it's not next gen. Plain and simple. That's my opinion on it. If it looks the same, then it's not next gen. Hell, I don't care if you add more shine to it. Hell, that's what they did with the Xbox 360. But at the same time, I can't say that, because they did bring some hardcore titles. EA, Ubisoft, and a lot of other people brought some fresh next gen titles to the launch circle. You know, like take for example Fight Night Round 3. Now you compare Fight Night Round 3 on the Xbox 360 to Fight Night Round 3 on the PS2 and the original Xbox. I'm not sure if it came out on the GameCube or not, but you compare it to those last gen to the 360, it looked immaculate. You compare King Kong on the 360 to King Kong on the Xbox and the PS2, it looks fantastic. To be honest with you, I recently, because I am a gaming collector, and I we'll be posting some videos of my collection and the games that I bought since my last What You Playing C4. But I actually picked up Fight Night Round 3 again, and this game still looks great. to this day. Like, character models still look good. And then, of course, they got a little more detail than Champion, which was the last one, I believe, that came out. But graphically, this title still looks awesome. And it still looks great. So you can't say because something is new, the developers don't know the hardware and they can't push it to the max or whatever. Because it should automatically look better. You know? So this is just for me. This is just for the people who coming out the woodworks defending the Wii U. Just enjoy it. If you're gonna buy it, then you're gonna play it irregardless. It don't matter, you know. But I've been rambling on for 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. You know, comment, tell me what you think about what I said. If you dislike something I said, let me know. You know, if you agree with what I said, let me know. You want a video response or whatever, it don't matter. This your boy. Chat with me. Peace.